I think if we could probably focus more on than the top 15 in the world, it could be, like you could grow curling that way.
Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
Congratulations to you both.
Places. Hi, you guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, guys.
Wonderful to see you, Felix. Tell me what it was like wearing the maple leaf on the big stage, rolling along, bringing home a medal. Try and find the words to describe what it was like for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a dream come true. I mean, we've all went to national championships several times already. And I mean, you always want to represent your province, but you also, have that other goal of representing your country at one point. And we got that opportunity last week to be in Aberdeen and, wear the Maple Leafs. And we were stoked to be there. We had won a long time ago. So it was like a long road to the World Championship, but we were so happy to be there and we played well. And it was just a great opportunity for us.
Laurie, what was it like for you? And as you are kind of pounding at the door on the women's game, what was your takeaway about kind of facing the pressure of a world championship?
I crave pressure. So that was really nice, and a really nice experience to live, especially because we had family there too and friends. So we could feel the whole support of the country. Everyone was applauding when we got off the ice at every game, so it just felt incredible. And we could feel the support also online with all the comments and everything. It was just amazing. But to wear the maple leaf and to wear the Canada jacket was just amazing. It was such an amazing experience.
Tell us about that bronze medal game, because we've talked on this show a lot. You're gutted that you lose a semi. You have to refocus yourself to go in there and also know a medal's at stake, and you steal the victory. So tell me about those closing ends and what it was like to steal the victory, steal the bronze. We love stealing the bronze from Norway, Felix.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it was a really big disappointment for us. We were obviously aiming for nothing else than the gold medal game. So, it was all our first world championship. You never know when you're gonna get one more of those moments. You might never. You got to cherish them as hard as possible. And we told ourselves right after the game that it wasn't from a lack of effort. It wasn't from bad play either. Like, we played well in that semi. Maybe people could even say that we deserved to win that game. I mean, it was a close one, so it's always a little detail here and there. But we walked off that semifinal game, and we really wanted to walk back home and, just say that we've got a medal. So we went all out on that bronze medal game, and we really tried hard to get that. And we probably, the emotions were different, and it was a really weird game to play regardless, but we wanted to do it for ourselves, and we wanted to have a medal at a world championship and say that, at the end, when you get old and you can tell people that you've made a medal at a world championship, it's just cool. So yeah, we gave it our best.
Yeah. And Felix, I am old and I have played in those world bronze medal games. And when you can find the guts, it's harder to play. It's so meaningful. So I'm here to tell you, when you're old, you'll appreciate it. Next up is Halifax I think you're both coming to the Stu Cells, and Laurie, you're coming down?
Yeah, we are coming. Actually, we have a spiel starting this Thursday, Emily and I, in Campville. So not a lot of rest, but, it's always nice to play curling. We signed up for it. But yes, we're going to be there in Halifax for sure.
And Felix, quickly, your season's been amazing so far. You've had some early successes. How does that inspire you as you try to represent Quebec at the Brier again?
Yeah, it's been since we've formed this team of 4 guys from my men's team. We've been doing well, and we're not the team that plays the most. We're not the team that's chasing points, chasing slams, chasing this and that. But we did have good results in some fairly big events. and we're trending pretty well, I would say. We're happy with our play, but we still need to, work hard. And the goal is always the tankard in January. That's what makes or breaks a season, really. Is the month of January for us, and we're gearing for it from here, especially now that the mixed thing is over. We can move on, sort of thing, and really focus hard on that. But at the same time, Laurie and I play mixed doubles. We have to put a lot of work into that too. So although my men's team doesn't play, as much as most of the other men's team, if I look at my schedule or Laurie's schedule and our schedule together, it's a pretty big mess. We're just about always curling, but we love it, so it's okay.
But remind me, did you not beat Bruce Mallett, the world champion?
Yeah, we did that.
You can brag about that.
Although he kicked our ass the previous night, so I guess
we don't need to talk about that on this show.
We don't know what happened. We don't even know what happened the night before last week.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce is like a world-class team. So for us to get a win against what I think was the highest ranked team at the time, I'm not sure if it wasn't the first time we did that, but yeah, it was a fun game to play. There was a lot of emotions into that one game. I mean, as much as it was like the quarterfinal, and then we ran out of gas against another Scottish team after, but yeah, playing Bruce and winning against the Scottish curling team was great.
Yeah, awesome.
You two are so excited. You two are so exciting for the game, and we love the passion and energy as we wind down here. And we're going to get to Laura Walker, who's now on the board of governors with Curling Canada. Félix, I know you're never shying away from your feelings about the state of the game and things, and I imagine Laurie hears a lot about that. So I wonder, as we wind down with you two, what's on your heart these days about where the game is at and where you see it going, and how we can infuse some excitement into our young curlers and our sport in this country, Félix?
Oh, that's such a loaded and great questions. I guess not everybody has the same answer to that, but to me, there's a bit of lack in the tier 2, the junior curling right now. I mean, it's so all focused on the pro players, if you want to say. I know they won't say they're pros, but they are. But I think that if you look at the Grand Slam that happened last week, there's so little coverage of the tier 2. And I'm pretty sure those teams playing in that tier 2 are still giving such a great show. I mean, it's just not the main events, but they're still trying so hard, practicing so hard. They're juggling with their regular life job and school and this and that. So I think if we could probably focus more on than the top 15 in the world, it could be, you could grow curling that way. As much as it always boils down to the best teams, which is okay. I get it. It's TV, they go by numbers and stuff like that. But if we could ever just focus more on the next generation of curlers, I think it'd be great, and it would help.
Absolutely. It widen the tent, right? And the number of people, I live at a curling club basically, and the number of people who say they're really bored by the Grand Slam and seeing the same players, and they're great, but it's the same field over and over again, the same style of play, and you just need some. And we got to protect the under 30 crowd, man, or under 35. We got to really build on that. But I've been on that soapbox for a while, haven't I, Devin?
I probably hear as much from Colleen as Laurie hears from Félix. So we're all in it. We're all in it together. But listen, congratulations to you both. It's so wonderful for you to take the time. I know you traveled and the time zones and everything like that. You're probably out of whack, but it's important that we hear from you because it's something we're celebrating. So thank you both.